What's good, ho? How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Pretty Ugly Show, and today we back with Valhalla since I've been playing this shit for a break. Yeah. Before we get started, don't be a little whore. Like the video, comment if you want to. That's up to you, and make sure you subscribe. Because what's the point of watching my shit if you're not going to subscribe? Alright, let's get to it.
Am I ugly? My eyes!
Alright, so along the story, we need to do
Good day, Eivor.
what's up? I always forget to turn my TV down before I record. Alright, so we're about to do another alliance since I already did all the DLC and shit like that. I did mostly everything I wasn't supposed to do in the beginning of the game, but you know, fuck it. I definitely can't do that yet. I'm underpowered. Not underpowered, but under level. Which one easy? I'm gonna go by the power since this supposed to be 90. What this? I don't remember. This supposed to be 20, so let's do this one.
Tell me more about Leicestershire. I should like to join Sigurd soon.
He traveled to a town called Repton to meet Ubba and Eva Ragnarsson. As I hear it, they are on the verge of exiling the current king of Mercia, with the hope of installing a king of their own.
A bold endeavor. I should be there to help however I can.
I think you should.
There we go. Just at the table. Alright.
I won't keep them waiting.
Good. I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If I were you, I would go by ship. Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
I bet. So simply did that. So now we're about to go to Livington, which I'm pretty sure I already visit. No, my big ass travel, I went everywhere. Yeah, look at that, mom. Look at that. I'm already there. Look at that. See, that was the great thing about just go ahead and travel to places, because you never know where you need to like fast travel somewhere real fucking fast. That's why I always like to adventure first before playing a game, because you can know where everything that you don't have to do it. Oh, there's the bell. I be missing these bells.
Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarssons.
Are you going to show it to me, or I got? Oh, maybe right there. Yep.
Mild today.
Nope. I mean, I think it's my people, but they ain't my people. I swear, I don't know why they don't be showing that shit correctly. Okay. The fuck going on? Oh shit. He better be branded.
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, you'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
And now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss.
Oh, he did piss himself.
Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok to the Mercian fields.
I would have let him down easy.
Follow me.
I like this dude.
I'll give you the tour.
What do you call this place?
I call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Repton. Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofried. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
Don't play me for a fool, Abba. I know Burgred sent him. I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
If this is one of them, my worries have vanished.
Eivor, Wolf-Kissed, you have come at just the right time. Uba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Ceolwulf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
That's interesting.
It sounds like you'll be a king in name only, a puppet.
I am doing my part. I hope you have come to do yours. We're going to need all the help we can get for what comes next.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Ceolwulf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes,
I bet.
remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
This is a good plan, brother. I am ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
Alrighty, let's do this. Time to kill King. Time to be like Leo from Witcher 2. Alright, so where I'm supposed to go? The fuck is this? Oh, I'd like I could like hire people.
Quite a lot to see here.
You know, I don't like doing some side missions with some games. I feel like there are a lot of games that don't have really great side missions. Like I feel like only a few games I had done side missions like crazy was Witcher 3. Like most all the Witcher games, except the first one because I don't know. I ain't really care much for PC, and I still haven't really beat it yet. Like, I was cheating like a motherfucker on that joint. I got like over everything and shit, which is stupid. But okay, wrong way. And Yakuza. Yeah, because Yakuza like missions and all that were always funny. Or was goofy or some shit like this. Like this game had good side missions because some of them are very committed.
Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. Eivor.
Nigga, stop moving.
Is your axe sharpened?
I don't use axe.
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One does
war.
not need to fight to be a...
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I don't want to kill anyone. These men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Ha ha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father, too.
This nigga.
Mount up, Eivor. It's a long ride to Tamworth.
I got my horse. I changed my horse to a wolf. I mean, my wolf to a horse to a wolf. God damn it! I changed my wolf to a horse.
He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
And
Damn.
both eyes open.
You smell that, Ceolbert? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son than the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Fears are with us, the common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. But not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Funberg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is gonna be a slow ride.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway then?
They're talking.
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Gilbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
I mean, that's depending on it. You know what I mean? Some people are not really killers. So you might see other killing and not like it.
It is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of meat. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
That's kind of interesting how, like, the idea of culture is similar, the same, but different. And how that kind of true till, like, today. Even when these people have, like, what? Judge, reject, and anything like that between Saxon and the Dames and shit like that, you know what I mean? So it's interesting how, even how old this is, shit like this was still going on regardless of time. Whatever time, year, whatever. It's interesting to me. Because, like, no matter what, nothing really as unique as you think of it. It's the only thing that's unique because you didn't know it firsthand, but other people had dealt with it before. Or different, like, angles and shit. But people do the same shit all over again. What's going on here? They play like I bunt the fuck down. Hey, I've been here before.
This area is off limits.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Ivar. Proud and resolute.
Sure, Azza, you better quit.
That's Burgred's war thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens!
You're a heathen.
Speak your peace! We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
I admire your ambition, pagan.
You're a pagan.
But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Would you settle for a Norse? We're not as gentle, but we're much better poets.
Norse, Dane, dog. You're all the same to me. All godless.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet, in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
I mean, I can't get mad at that. I respect that you feel that what he said you protect. Can't get mad at
Back
that.
to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight! Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Ivar and I will round up the men. You know your way around a batsman ramp.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. You're strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Hey, that nigga, we can't be smashing in together like we don't know how to ride a fucking horse in unison.
Watch out, you mad dog!
Man, shut your bitch ass up before I hit you.
Who are you?
Bitch.
I'm with the Ragnarssons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Birgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
Fuck it, let's go.
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
What are we going to do about him?
I feel like knocking his ass
Jail
out.
death. Something wrong.
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
Yep, your shot, homie. They better become berserkers.
Destroy the gate!
Slaughter the soldiers. Leave the king to me.
Wait, I'm supposed to be here?
Weakling! Ha! Forward! Push forward!
Come on! Arrows in place! Shield!
Eat this! I'll stage your welcome. Ha!
Fall before me!
Going to smash your brain! A few more hits!
That's it!
God Damn, I didn't want to scrub that door. Shit. I'm gonna get all the way back. All the way back. All the way back. All the way back. There we go.
Gates down! Push through! Push through!
Pay for your sins.
Let's end this.
What a tale to weave into our saga. Look
Ow.
at us, side by side with the Ragnar. We're a long way from Fortnite. This is our destiny.
The path is blocked! We must destroy that barricade!
Let's bleed you.
With me! For order! Protect the ram! Watch out! Take cover! Yes!
Bitch. Damn. Holy shit. I don't even have a shield on me to protect me from that. Like, what the hell protecting me from the arrows?
Not much longer, dogs. Work with me.
Take cover!
Almost there.
Come! We beat the ravens!
Look out!
That's it! Rah!
Arrow fire!
Shield!
You suffer for that! Incoming!
Cut down the marksmen and elites, or they'll thin us out one by one.
Saxon Lord needs his man. Who march all over it? Who wants some? Great Morgan! I'll find you, you little rat. Do you hear me? Much longer.
Let's see.
Weakling!
If I'm the agile one, I might as well to go ahead, right? Fuck. There we go.
Too easy.
Leave this to
Fuck.
me.
The fuck?
I'll snap your
Bitch, where you going? Oh, there you gonna keep dodging. Bite his ass.
Hold up a fight. I'll have your guts out. Your brains.
Get bitch ass out. Oh, that's it. But that was fast. Oh, cool. Oh, I think they had to fight the captain.
It's over, Burgred. Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Busting that bitch like a first date.
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Ceolwulf. Tell him we found a throne.
Ah, that was a good scuffle, hmm? But I did notice we were short one atheling.
Burgred called for help. Enlisted the aid of powerful men. But who are these warriors he speaks of?
Ah, that was a good scuffle, hmm? But I did notice we were short one atheling. Where was the son of our king?
Gilbert was around. It may be you missed him.
Your lies are just like you, Eivor. Big and bold.
Oh, thank you.
Seems Leofrid is at odds with his king, but bound to duty. A loyal man.
Yeah, normally with always fuck people up. Sometimes bound to duty ain't enough to do dumb shit. You know what I mean?
A chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblem, maybe. The brothers should see this.
Ivar, I found a letter. There's a symbol here. Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
A few things.
This. Do you know that symbol?
Tana's sigil. It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well. The wretch.
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it, you're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
We're wasting time. Tona is our only lead. We talk to her, find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor, but his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tona's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word, if you would.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tonas.
Bet.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time, but keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
I think Ivar could be a mentor, but I feel like he got to like relate to the person. You know what I mean? Kind of like how Gus, I guess, father figure was a mentor until he sold Gus to another guy for him to get endlessly raped. So that doesn't really count for anything, to be honest. So maybe she got a fucking point. Alright, so even though I'm talking about Berserk, if you haven't seen Berserk, go get a life and watch the fucking anime. What the hell wrong with you, you fucking loser? Alright, so yeah, I think that's it, and we're going to complete the rest of the mission in chapter 2, you know, see what's up, and yeah. I'm guessing I'm not doing 2 hours anymore, like an hour video, because I just kind of see how it don't go well for my viewership. It's weird. I thought I didn't care, but at the same time, like, you know, if I gotta play the game somehow, you know what I mean? So I gotta figure it out. So I actually want to see this week, my postings of everything this week is, well, it's the same fucking week to be honest. But I want to see if it's changed differently or not. So I want to see if the view should go back differently, because now I'm doing like around 36 and 40 minutes. I'm doing an hour. Who knows? So it'd be an interesting thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm done talking, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.